Welcome back to another episode here on the Craig Collects channel. My name is Craig and I do indeed collect. It's Tuesday, it's 50 cent coin hunt day. For the book, we still need the 1991 25 Years of Decimal Currency obverse, all of the state and territory coat of arms from the 2001 Centenary Federation series, except for New South Wales, and the 2017 Mabo coin. So let's get straight into it. Right, I've got 10 rolls of 50 cent coins. 4 of them have commemorative enders, but they're just everyday commemorative coins, so I'm not too interested in those. What we're looking for is obviously commemorative coins. This here is pretty grubby, and so is this one. But this is the definitive 50 cent coin in Australia with the Australian Commonwealth coat of arms as the design. It was designed for the coins by Stuart Devlin and has been the definitive on the coins since they were introduced in 1966. Australia, unlike other countries, has not changed their definitives. So, as well as commemoratives, we're also looking for low mintage coins from the years 1973, 1985, 1993, 1997, both of the 2019 obverses, and 2020. We'll also be on the lookout for coins minted in minted for annual sets only and not for circulation, and those years are 1986, 1987, 1989, 1990, 1992, and 2023. There are other coins like this 2007 one, which we're going to keep an eye out for. So coins from 2007 have a potential doubling error. There is potential rotation errors in 2006 and 2010. The 1966, 1979, and 1980 coins can have a double bar or single bar, and the 2014 coins can have a crop circle. This is our first commemorative for the day. This is the 1994 Year of the Family coin. And this one has a narrow date. All right. So we are looking for all of these coins. Here's our next commemorative coin. This is the 1982 Commonwealth Games commemorative coin from the Brisbane Commonwealth Games. It's Australia's highest minted commemorative coin, 49.6 million of those minted. What we'll do is, once I've finished this roll, is I will speed up the hunt and I'll bring you back in if I do indeed find any of the coins we are looking for, any commemoratives we haven't found yet, or any low mintage key dates. So let's hit super fast coin mode. Here is our first of the 2001 Centenary Federation series coins. This is the heavily minted Commonwealth coat of arms, but this one can have doubling Rosilla errors on the back of the kangaroo there, and doubling errors through the date and the wording there. Here's our next commemorative coin. This is the 2004 50th anniversary of NAIDOC coin. These were minted last year. They have 2.31 million mintage figures released so far, but their total mintage may be higher than that when we get the report for the second half of the year. Here's a 2024 Charles coin. These have a mintage, high mintage, so they are not of interest to me. But that's the first year that the King Charles effigy was on Australian 50 cent coins. Circulating Australian 50 cent coins, I should say. This is the 2005 Melbourne Commonwealth Games coin, the secondary students competition winning design. This was released in 2005 to celebrate the 2006 Melbourne Commonwealth Games. There are 20.5 million of these minted. It's gone down on the mat. Here we go. For the first time today, this is the 2000 Millennium Year coin. 16.6 million of these minted. These can have an error where the centre part of that flag is incused. This one is not. So again, down on the mat. Very shiny, nice 2009 there. I'll pop that one aside. Here we go. Here's one for the book. This is one we've been waiting for. This is the 2001 Western Australian coat of arms from the Centenary Federation series. Western Australia had 2.4 million of these minted. So that's going into the book. I'm happy with that. Here's our first low mintage coins. This is the 2020 coin. Mintage stats are on screen. That's a lovely find. Okay, we're starting this roll off with the 1995 50th anniversary of the end of World War II coin, the Weary Dunlop coin. There are 15.9 million of these coins minted. It's going on the mat, but it's going to go back to the bank at the end of the hunt. It's immediately followed up by the 2003 Australian Volunteers coin. 13.9 million of these minted. It is a gorgeous design with all the different types of volunteers around Australia. And this coin's actually in fairly decent condition, so I'll have a look. That may go into my wider collection later on. Here we go. For the first time today, this is the 1977 Silver Jubilee coin. 25 million of these minted. This celebrates the 25th anniversary of Queen Elizabeth ascending to the throne. Here we are for the first time today. This is the 2005 60th anniversary of the end of World War II coin. 26.6 million of these minted. These can have quite a few cut errors across the coin, from the top of the helmet, base of the robe, on the cross, or anywhere over here. So what will happen is at the end of the hunt, I'll check all of these off camera to see if there's any errors, and if there are, well, we'll let you know then. It's immediately followed by the 2002 Year of the Outback coin. There are 11.5 million of these minted. The lovely little windmill design there. Some people like to collect these because it's a cool design. But generally it's only worth its face value. Well, we're halfway through the hunt. I'm quite happy because I've got one for the book, hoping for a few more of the state and territory coins for the book for the second half of this hunt, or the 1991 or 2017 coins that we're still missing. Let's get into the second half. Here we go. Here's our second one for the book today. This is the Northern Territory coat of arms from the 2001 Centenary Federation series. Northern Territory had 2.1 million minted. A bit rough on this side, but it's going in the book unless we find a better one. Here we go. This is the 2010 Australia Day Celebrate What's Great coin. 11.4 million of these minted in 2010. It's a good little coin, and it's going down on the mat. Here's our next low mintage coin. This is the 2019 Jody Clark verse design. Mintage stats are on screen. If you're looking to tell the difference between the Jody Clark verse and the N-Rank Broadlib verse, the Jody Clark verse has the necklace. Here we have it for the first time today, a very bad condition, unfortunately, so this will be going back, but this is the 2016 50 Years of Decimal Currency verse. 7 million of these minted. It's the highest minted of the decimal currency verse series, one in each of the decimal currency coins that are still circulating in Australia. Yeah, that one will be going back to the bank. Here's another Australia Day coin. First time today, this is the 1998 Bass and Flinders coin, celebrating the 200th anniversary of George Bass and Matthew Flinders travelling around Tasmania and discovering Bass Strait, named after George Bass. There were 22.4 million of these minted. It's a good one to go down on the mat. This is our third one of the hunt to go on into the book. This is the Queensland coat of arms from the 2001 Centenary Federation series. Queensland had 2.3 million of these minted. So we've got 3 great coins going into the book today. I'm very happy about that. Alright, this brings us on to our last roll of the hunt. Hoping for some last roll luck to get a few more of these Centenary Federation coat of arms. But I'm especially looking for this decimal currency, 1991 decimal currency, and the 2017 Mabo, hoping that they are in here. And I wish them into luck. Alright, if you believe this video deserved a like, I would appreciate it if you could leave a hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I upload. I'd also appreciate it if you share this video with your friends and family so that more people can find my channel and it can grow. If you want to get in touch with me, there's a link to my email in the description below, as well as my social media channels. If you've got anything you'd like to send in to me, contact me there and I will give you a PO box. You can send stuff to me. We are getting towards the end of this roll. So when we get there, what I'm going to do is pop off camera quickly, go through everything again off camera to make sure there's no rotations or obvious errors that I missed or key dates that I missed as if we went through. I will then go through all the ones we're looking for potential errors or variations on, and then I'll come back and let you know what's going on and show you how the book looks with these Centenary Federation coins in there. All right, I've been through everything off camera. There was no obvious errors or rotations in terms of errors on the coins on the mat. One of the 2005 war coins did have a robe cut error, but the coin itself wasn't in a good enough condition to keep. And the same with two of the 2001 Centenary Federation Commonwealth coins. They had that double stamp error, but they weren't in any condition to keep. So we've got the two low mint dates. We've got the Nidoc coin, but the star finds for today are going to be our state and territory coins. So we've added in Northern Territory and Queensland and Western Australia. We're still missing Canberra ACT, Norfolk Island, which is surprising because before I started this book, Norfolk Island was my most found Centenary Federation coin. We're still missing South Australia, Tasmania, and Victoria, as well as the 1991 25th anniversary of decimal currency and the 2017 Mabo coin. So I reckon my find of the day is probably going to go to the Queensland coin. Obviously the other two are close second, but the Queensland coin is probably the one in the best condition. But it was great to get 3 more coins in to fill gaps in the book. If you thought another coin, maybe one of the other 2 Centenary Federation coins was better, let me know down in the comments. If you found any great 50 cent coins this week or any 50p coins, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you're finding in your hunts. I'm interested to know what's happening for you guys. All that's left to say is I will be back tomorrow for another World Coin Hunt. I will see you then. Bye.